um, BlueSpecs previews. I'm doing this on my computer, which I got for my birthday. So trying this thing out. So we're going to be reviewing another Ballast Point beer. This is their Sea Monster Imperial Stout. I love how a lot of their beers have um, like a fish on it there, some kind of sea creature. The Victory at Sea have like a skeleton on them, but most of their beers have like a sea, like a fish or some kind of sea monster or whatever on it. This beer gets an 89 on Beer Advocate and it's 10% alcohol by volume. And the Victory at Sea Porter coconut version, I had the original one of this a long time ago, but then the coconut one was just dynamite. The Sea Monster, I don't think I've had. American Stout with oatmeal. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what we have. I think that this is one of their beers that I have not tried. So we'll go ahead and pour it. Gotta go ahead and do a little bit of heavy porridge. Seeing some like webbed bubbles inside there, and that's sort of alerting me, but that's not really going to matter with the 10% Imperial Stout. So typically when you see webbed like bubbles that go from one side of the bottle to the other, it can sometimes mean that this beer is old, but with beers like this, that really doesn't matter. This beer will age through time. So given the way I poured, I have 2 fingers of a brown chocolatey looking head. It looks darker to me than it does in this camera, and the body is black as can be. Don't see any highlights at all whatsoever coming through the light when I put it in the light. It smells similar to that porter, that Victory at Sea coconut porter. It smells kind of strong. It smells like a chocolatey, coconutty, vanilla-y thing, but with coffee as well. It says our Sea Monster Imperial Stout explores the darkest reaches of the traditional oatmeal stout. This bold, rich brew first lures you in with roasted coffee notes of bittersweet chocolate and currant, with roasted coffee notes, and then grabs cold with hints of bittersweet chocolate and currant. Back with the perfect top balance, you'll soon discover this is one monster of mythic proportions. So I feel like I'm getting a vanilla thing here too, which might be not there, but definitely getting a coffee and a chocolate thing going on. The roasted malts, they're there too. So it smells nice. It smells like a very nice, delicious beer. So let's go ahead and give this beer a try. That's strong. The other beer, I believe, was the other Ballast Point beer I reviewed today. So I feel like was close. It was near the same in ABV, but this seems like it's stronger to me. It feels like it has more backbone to it. I mean, that had tons of backbone, but this has more, I guess. Definitely a lot of coffee happening. Definitely roasted malts, chocolate, and a spicy, hoppy thing going on too. Well, not like heat spice, not like their habanero sculpin. That's different. Talking like a almost like a farmhouse ale sort of spicy hop. I don't know if you've had Stone's Saison, but their Stone's Saison is a very hoppy Saison, and that is just kind of making me think of that a little bit because it has like a spiced hop thing going on. Yeah, a little bit. But prominently, we have chocolate and coffee and roasted malts. It's quite nice. Quite tasty. I feel like this one will probably put me in bed. But let me know if you think that this video is better, or if you think my go if you see this one. This one is on my computer, and my Ballast Point Coconut Victory at Sea, that was on my iPhone. Tell me which one you think is better, and if somebody tells me that one or the other is better, then I will try to go with one of those things. And being primarily, I normally use my iPhone because it's easier when it comes to uploading. But if you think that this is better, I'm not sure about that. Probably isn't. But if you think that this is better, this video as for sound and whatever is better, then I'll go with this. I'll use this. But let me know about that. The mouthfeel is medium to heavy, edging towards heavy. This is just a fantastic beer. It's slightly sticky also. A lot of these big Imperial Stouts are that way. They are sticky and bold and just a lot of things to take in. They're almost contemplative, I guess, because you can sit here and sip on it and think about what you're tasting, and just kind of enjoy it, especially if you like it. And this one I definitely do like. I'll give this one a definite A+. I wouldn't call it world class like the porter I had, but this is still, I'm not sure how it could improve. I guess it's fantastic. I recently, like within last year, I got Ballast Point beers in my area, which is Nebraska. Before that, I didn't have them. They're based out of San Diego, California, and they recently broadened their distribution to include my state. And beforehand, I had some of their beers because my uncle lived in Oceanside, California, and was able to bring a lot of beers with him when he came and visited. Now he lives in Maryland, Washington D.C. But and now which is lovely. I have access to about 2 Ballast Point beers and I'm really happy about that because they are just fantastic. Every single one of their beers I've had have just been fantastic, and I feel like Stone used to be my favorite beer company, period. And I think it has been. And Founders, I think, kind of beat them out a little bit. I feel like Ballast Point is giving both of them a run for their money. Well, I guess when it comes to me figuring out which of these three companies I like the best or the most, but all Stone, Founders, and Ballast Point, I feel like, are in the upper echelon of craft beer production, and they make some fantastic beers. This one is an A+. If you get Ballast Point beers in your area, both of these bottle bottles are bought for $8.99 a piece, and that is slightly expensive, but why not treat yourself every now and then? Like I bought 3 bomber bottles because it was my birthday. Why not do it every now and then at least? So again, if you had this, let me know what you think. If you haven't had it and you get these beers in your area, give it a try. If you love stouts, this is going to be another one that is going to be a competitor for one of your favorite stouts. Thank you.